So today we're going to go over how to make the American flag pole. This one here is going to be tall enough to fit into your garage. And as you can tell, it's just going to come down the back side. And I use a 2-foot by 3-foot flag for this. Alright, so I'll start off by measuring 47 inches back, which is how tall it can be if you're going to fit it in your garage. And as you see, I've already made that cut right there. I just haven't finished it off. Then I came back here, and this is where I'm splitting the pipe into halves. So you can see there's 2 halves there. I've already cut this side here all the way through. Now I've just got to finish slicing that off. This here is going to be just at 2.5, and that's what gives us the distance off of the Jeep for the distance. So this is the piece we just cut. As you can tell, it's ready to be split into 2. And now we've got our 2 individual pieces that we are actually going to use to come down here and actually use the bolt. We'll create a bolt hole later, and that will line up with the next one, and then one will be right there. Alright, as you can see, I basically just held this on with a C-clamp to hold in position, and I'm just going to do some tack welding. And this is being done with just a Harbor Freight one, so nothing special. This is only my second time ever welding. Not the best welder, but it's holding. From there, I additionally measured from the top down to the bottom for how high I want it so it'd go in the garage. And after I cut these in half, as you can tell, I tacked them on. Now I'll be the first to admit I am not a good welder. This is about my second time actually welding. Once I got it on so it has enough distance between these two, I come on the back side and made sure that there was going to be enough distance that it wasn't going to be touching the paint. After that, I drilled a hole to line them up and screwed them in. After that, I'm going to come up here and take my flag and drill my holes for the flag to go into. And we did make a second one for my wife's best friend's vehicle, but as you can see here, it's 47 inches tall. You've got your 2 mounts on one side. And then what I'll do is I screw a hole up here in the top, and that allows me to mount a flag right here using the top pole. And then when I get the flag, I'll figure out where it'll come down here and drill the second hole through. And generally I just use zip ties to hold the thing on. Alright, and this is the finished up here. As you can tell, we took out that bolt there and the one down below. And as you can tell, it just barely leaves it to get a little bit of a gap there. And then coming over here, it leaves just a little bit of a gap there. I know it's hard to see in the video, but it is not touching at all. That way you don't have to worry about any damage to the paint or anything.